again. Check it, direct it, let's begin. Party on, party people, let me hear some noise. DC's in the house, jump, jump, rejoices. There's a party over here, a party over there. Wave your hands in the air, shake the dairy, yeah. These three words mean you're getting busy. Whoop, there it is, hit me. Whoop, there it is. 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 Upside down and inside out. I'm about to show all you folks what it's all about. Now it's time for it to get on the mic and make this motherfucking party hot. I'm taking it back to the old school, cause I'm an old school who's so cool. If you wanna get down, I'ma show you the way. There it is, let me hear you say. Movie theater. You guys ready to go to goal? Rock the mic. Uh-oh, I can't stand it. Find a honey to dip it in. Slam dunk it, stick it, flip it, and roll. Come on, whoop. There it is. I'm done.
Stop the ball, take control of the ball. Come on, pass it to James. Stop the ball. Stop the ball. Pass it to Lauren. Stop the ball.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions, and it's our pleasure to bring you from beautiful Cliff Ridge Field in La Jolla, California, La Jolla Youth Soccer. What we're looking at right here is on the left side of your screen, in the red jerseys, are the Killer Sharks. And on the right side of the screen, in the green jerseys, are the Bears. That's the game for today. We're going to play 4 10-minute quarters. We're just about to get underway, and we'll tell you a little bit about both teams. These are kids 6, 7, and 8 years of age, and as you can see, it's co-ed. There's boys and girls, and we're going to play 40 minutes of soccer. We're going to play 4 10-minute quarters, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. The game is underway, as you can see. We'll tell you a little bit about what's happening. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's a little cloudy, but still a nice day. It's fairly warm. Little bit of a cool breeze here and there, but generally speaking, calm skies. The field's quite dry. It was a little bit wet this morning, but things have dried up as the afternoon has progressed. Every once in a while, the sun tries to peek out. Anyway, what we're looking at, again, is 2 teams, 6, 7, and 8-year-olds. Game has just begun. We'll tell you a little bit about the Killer Sharks. Once again, they're in red, and they're moving from left to right on your screen. They're coached by head coach Thomas Hendricks and also coach Angelo Rakija. And they are led by number 2, Angelo Rakija. Number 3 is William Harris. Number 4 in the goal is Ricardo Heber. And number 5 is Andrew Kushner. There's another number 5. There's 2 number 5s on the Killer Sharks. And the other number 5 is named Nick Hendricks. Number 8 is Francesca Felix. Number 9, Ben Ginsberg. Number 10 is Diana Sepulveda. Number 12 is George McNamara. And number 15 is Samantha Risi. For the Bears, they're coached by head coach Gary Rudolph and assistant coach Larry Levine. The Bears are wearing the green jerseys. They're moving from left to right on your screen. And they begin with number 4, Lauren Gerber. Number 6 is James Heller. Number 7, Dara Mintz. Number 9 is Gerard Levine. Number 10, Allison Tebow. Number 11 is Nadim Deminuji. Number 12 is Zach Rudolph. Number 14, Jeffrey Rutgard. And number 16 in the goal, Jonathan Grinstein. There's still no score. We're early into the first quarter. And we've got a free kick right now. It's been awarded to number 7.
David,
that is
take your time, David, take your time.
For the Killer Sharks. And Grinstein gets the goal kick out wide. It goes out of bounds.
Angelo, remember your midfield. Come back.
Okay, ball tossed inside. Killer Sharks all over it. We're ready to go now.
Yeah, spread out, Sharks, spread out.
That was Nick Hendricks, had a foot on the ball right there for a moment. And now the ball's being chased down by William Harris. Harris has got the ball outside near midfield, gets it past Angelo. And now Dara's trying to get all over it. That's Dara Mintz in the green jersey. Number 7. Ball back over towards the center of the field. Going both ways. A couple of players hit the deck right there. Jeffrey Rutgard hit the deck real hard. Oh, down hard again right there. Gerard Levine. And we've got a whistle on the play. Looks like they're going to call tripping against Angelo Rakija of the Killer Sharks. Free kick awarded to the Bears. It looks like Gerard Levine's going to handle it. Levine gets it across midfield. It's picked up there by Zach Rudolph. Zach Rudolph coming out to the far side. Rudolph tries to turn it upfield and get it inside. He's being hassled there by Francesca Felix.
Beautiful, Deanna.
And that was Deanna Sepulveda that's gotten to the action there. Sepulveda again all over it. Now David takes over. He kicks it upfield, intercepted by the Bears. And the ball going back and forth at about midfield. Dara Mintz fighting Nick Hendricks for the ball right there. Goes out to the outside. William Harris controlling it. Dara Mintz again gives it a kick. It looks like it went off Will Harris, and it's out of bounds. Actually, it's not off Harris. Harris will make the throw in. Harris throws it inside now. And here come the Killer Sharks. Killer Sharks moving nicely with the ball. David, the number 7 jersey, moves it upfield, tries to center it, and it gets knocked out of bounds. It looks like that was off the Bears. The ball will go back over to the Killer Sharks. Andrew Kushner will toss this one inside. Gets it inside to William Harris. Out of bounds, that should be Bears ball.
Spread out, Sharks. Andrew, spread out.
And that is out of bounds, and it looks like that's going to be off the Killer Sharks. Bears ball. There's a whole slew of the Killer Sharks right there in the red jerseys. No score in the game, still first quarter. Once again, we'll play 4 10-minute quarters. Ball tossed inside now
Boot it, Nick.
by the Bears, and Nick Hendricks tries to boot it downfield. That goes out of bounds, and it's Bears ball once again. Tossed inside. Diana Sepulveda all over it. Oh, actually, that was Allison Tebow. And back out of bounds again. It looks like it's being awarded to the Bears. Allison Tebow will handle the throw-in. And that's Dara Mintz who made a kick. Oh, right off the face of one of the Shark players. But he's all right. Stays in the game. He's fine. That was actually Ben Ginsberg that took it right off the face, but didn't seem to bother Ben at all. Dara Mintz with it. William Harris with it now. Stolen away. And on a break. Nope, Sharks don't follow up that break. They had the ball rolling downfield, didn't follow it up. Now here comes Angelo Rakija. Rakija out to the far sideline. He's got Nick Hendricks over there for some support. Rakija hangs onto it. He's making his move.
Yeah, Andrew, kick it in.
William Harris made a shot on goal, but it's picked up easily there by Jonathan Grinstein. Grinstein with a serious kick out towards midfield. It bounces all the way to the half point of the field, and here come the Bears. Good move there. Bears number 9, Gerard Levine, moving upfield, and there's a lot of body contact out here today, and there's the whistle.
Yeah, David, coming back. Ben.
Oh. Big kick, Dave.
Yeah, your ball, Will. Go forward, Andrew.
William Harris out at the sideline. Oh, lets it get past him and out of bounds. And that'll be Bears ball. It's picked up there by Nadim. Nadim tosses that inside. And it's picked off by Andrew Kushner. Back to Nadine. Nadine trying to maintain control of the ball. Here comes Nick Hendricks. Nick Hendricks trying to maintain control. Nick and Andrew, the two number 5s, moving upfield together, centering the ball nicely. Kushner's got it centered really nicely. Now David Thomas is trying to take it over. He trips up Nadim. Nick Hendricks now with the ball. He's trying to get it past Nadim. Nadim back on his feet and that into the action.
Yeah, Will!
Oh, James Heller is actually the kid that hit the deck, but he's back up and he's all right. And it's been a fight for control of this ball this entire quarter so far. Very little open field action. Lots of fight for control.
Good try.
Shot on goal by the Killer Sharks, but Jonathan Grinstein is right there, picks it off easily, and still no score. Andrew Kushner now in control of the ball, and he takes a shot on goal. It's blocked right there by James Heller. Off Heller and out of bounds, it's going to remain the Killer Sharks ball.
I think we're going to play him on the pizza.
Oh, we kind of play every. You know what? There isn't even a team name yet. It wasn't very good.
No, we never played that.
Go, Nick!
Ball inside. Here comes Nick Hendricks. Oh, he was just about to make a shot on goal, and it was stolen away by James Heller of the Bears. Just at the last second, right as he was about to make his kick.
This guy.
Looks like that's going to be Sharks ball, and Angelo Rakija is going to handle this toss in. He gets it into David Thomas. Thomas tries to center it. Thomas back on the ball. Thomas is going to take a kick towards the goal. Oh, it gets away from him. No kick on goal. And there's a shot on goal. Actually, I think that came off some of the Bears, but Grinstein picks that up easily and gets another one of his patented big, long kicks out to close to midfield.
Yes, Nick.
Yeah,
Once again, a fight for possession. That was Francesca Felix that got into the action right there on defense. And here comes Nick Hendricks bringing the ball downfield. Stopped right there by the defense of the Bears. That was actually number 4, Lauren Gerber on defense. Lauren right at the right spot at the right time. Angelo's going to toss this one inside. Inside, picked off by the Bears, number 12, Zach Rudolph. And here comes David Thomas. Good footwork by him. Hendricks and Thomas battling it back and forth. Now it's over to the Bears. Bears got control. Gerard Levine picks it off the ball, runs out towards the outside. It's being hassled over there by Andrew Kushner. Kushner steals it away. Whistle on the play. And that is the end of the first quarter. And we are in a scoreless tie between the Killer Sharks and the Bears. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions.
Hey, Ricardo.
Oh, are we switching goalies here? I better find out.
Left forward, Ricardo. Yeah, you're there.
And there's the whistle for the start of the second quarter. We're still in a scoreless tie between the Killer Sharks in red moving from left to right and the Bears in the green tops moving from right to left. We've changed goalies now. In the goal for the Killer Sharks on the left side of the screen is William Harris. And on the right side of your screen, in the goal for the Bears, Jeffrey Rutgard. Still a scoreless tie. Zach Rudolph giving the ball chase, gets it turned around and back upfield. And here come the Bears. Bears across midfield. The first quarter was mainly just a fight for possession of that ball. Both teams playing tenacious defense. And a few shots on goal, but nothing really scary. Grinstein picked them both up easily. Now he'll be out on the field. And here comes number 9, Gerard Levine, moving the ball quite well. And he is stopped in his tracks by Diana Sepulveda, number 10 of the Killer Sharks. Bears ball in Shark territory. Levine tosses it inside. Sharks pick this one off. Levine trying to regain possession of the ball, but to no avail. Now the Bear midfielders pick it up right at midfield and drive it backwards. That is Samantha Risi They got her foot on the ball right there for a second. That is Miss Diana Sepulveda, number 10, who knocked that one out of bounds. That'll go over to Jonathan Grinstein of the Bears, and he'll toss it inside. Still no score. And here comes Levine. Levine's trying to center it. It's knocked away there by the Sharks. Back and forth. Levine's still trying to get his foot back on it. The only green jersey there, and he had a shot at it. Jonathan Grinstein trying to turn things around. Grinstein and Levine, the only two green jerseys up front. Stolen away by Andrew Kushner, number 5. Back into Levine. Stolen away by the Sharks again. David Thomas hesitates, loses the ball momentarily. Back over to David Thomas. Oh, nice turnaround move by Thomas right there. He's hit by Nadim. Back upfield right now. Here come the killer Sharks. That is Andrew Kushner, who's going to take a shot on goal. Oh, actually, it was Ricardo Heber who was going to take a shot on goal. Ricardo again. Oh, off the side of his foot. And great defense right there by the Bears. That is Zach Rudolph, who just comes charging out of his own goal area with the ball in tow. And he did a good job of clearing that because there was a real threat to Rutgard and the Bears goal right there. But Rudolph comes flying out of there with the ball, no problem. Angelo Rakija tosses it inside. Dara Mintz grabs it for a moment there and then loses it. Goes off Nadim, and here comes Gerard Levine charging upfield against David Thomas. David Thomas, nice spin move, tries to maintain possession of the ball, loses it to Levine again. Levine across midfield with it. It's up to Diana Sepulveda, and it gets through Diana. Levine still got control. Levine's been driving this ball all the way upfield, virtually unmolested. Takes a shot on goal. It's wide to the right. Levine made a move at the ball right there and just got tripped up and hit the ground real hard, and that's out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Bears. Chasing after it is Allison Tebow. Allison out near the corner. Still no score here in the second quarter. Tebow inside, trying to get it to Levine, but Angelo picks this one off. And now inside, we're going to take a shot on goal. Oh, shot by Jonathan Grinstein towards the goal. Gets booted by, looks like that was Andrew Kushner that was there on the defense, and that batted that one out of bounds. So the Sharks will get the free kick. Oh, actually, the ball is awarded to the Bears. That's Grinstein, who's going to get the corner kick. Grinstein looking around. He's got Levine right in front of the net. Levine's juking back and forth, and he kicks it too far to the right, and that's picked off easily by Will Harris of the Killer Sharks. Harris now with the goal kick. Harris to the outside with it. And here come the Bears. Shot on goal is wide to the right. Once again, that was Jonathan Grinstein, number 16, who played goalie for the Bears in the first quarter. Now he's out on the field, and he's up on offense. Francesca Felix, number 8, back into the game now for the Killer Sharks. Will Harris gets it upfield. Francesca gets a foot on it. Now Levine's trying to steal it again. Thomas comes over and tries to grab it from him. Levine after it. Thomas after it. Both these players good with the feet. Thomas and Levine again. Levine's got his foot back on it. He's moving upfield with it. He wants to get it across field and make those patented, unmolested runs upfield. There he goes. Levine outrunning virtually everyone, trying to get it upfield. He's caught there by number 10. That was Diana Sepulveda who broke that up, and she did a good job. Francesca throws it inside. The header off Grinstein. Here comes Thomas. Thomas upfield. Dara Mintz comes in and breaks that up.
Párala, Diana. Párala, hijita, la gordita.
Good try, Deanna. Good try.
Grinstein tosses it inside. Gerard Levine all alone. Nobody there. Heller's out of the goal. Nobody in the goal. Gerard Levine's still trying to shoot it. He hits the deck. He's slow getting up. Levine had a good shot at the goal right there. But to no avail. Heller was out of the goal. Actually, William Harris was out of the goal. And Gerard Levine was in a good position to score, but he got tripped up and was slow in getting up. Zach Rudolph tosses it inside. That goes out of bounds.
Yeah, spread out, guys. Side, bro.
Bears ball. Rudolph looking to toss it inside.
Come on, get away,
Once again, a struggle for possession. Rudolph, nice stop. Tries to turn that one around. Here comes Rudolph now. And that is Diane Sepulveda that turns things around, and she accidentally knocks it out of bounds. That's going to be Bears ball at about midfield. Allison Tebow will handle the throw-in. Tebow throws it in. It goes right off Zach's back foot. Ball awarded to the Killer Sharks. David Thomas tosses it inside. Once again, the struggle for possession. We're still in a scoreless tie. And we've got a whistle on the play. A free kick has been awarded to the Bears. It looks like Jonathan Grinstein, number 16, is going to handle this free kick. He's got Levine up in front of the net. Gets it up, blocked by Thomas. Grinstein takes another shot. Oh, misses the ball. Ends up on the deck, gets up quickly. Thomas now charging across field, gets past Mintz, right into the defense of the Bears. And the defensive line of the Bears returns that right upfield quickly. Now it's Grinstein again. Grinstein along the sideline, gets it up front. Allison Tebow is going to take a shot on goal. Oh, off the side of her foot and picked up easily by William Harris. Still no score. Harris gets a kick off. Levine is right there. Levine's going to turn this around. He's dangerous from there. Brings it out to the outside. He's got Thomas right in front of him. A fake. Turns it around. Levine once again, this time blocked by Nick Hendricks. Hendricks and Thomas upfield. Zach Rudolph tried to turn that one around. Tebow. Grinstein. Shot on goal. Picked up by Harrison. Bobbled, but Harris has got control. Still no score. Here comes Grinstein with nobody in the goal. Grinstein's there. Oh, he lands on the ball. And we've got a whistle on the play. Inside the box, let's see what the call is. Looks like it's going to be a free kick awarded to the Bears. Number 16, Jonathan Grinstein's going to handle it. Harris is in the goal. Two Killer Sharks directly in front of the goal. Looks like we've got Diane Sepulveda up front. Okay, the ball is awarded to the Killer Sharks. We thought it was getting awarded to the Bears. And that is the end of the first half. And we are in a scoreless tie. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions. We've still got 2 quarters. That's 20 minutes of exciting soccer remaining. Stay tuned.
It's 0-0, but at least you're... ¿Qué van a arreglar, niños?
Okay, for today's news, I'm on TV.
Ricardo, ¿estás en fútbol o estás bailando?
Oh God. No hands.
I'll get you in there.
We're back, and we're getting ready for the start of the third quarter. We've got 20 minutes of soccer remaining. And, of course, we're going to reverse fields. And there's the kickoff. Killer Sharks, David Thomas kicking off to Zach Rudolph of the Bears. Thomas getting control now. In the goal now for the Killer Sharks is Diane Sepulveda. And Jonathan Grinstein back into the goal for the Bears. That's Ben Ginsberg, number 9 of the Killer Sharks, trying to get possession of the ball. The Bears surrounded. We've had a lot of fighting for possession of the ball today. Not that much open field breakaway at all. That's Nick Hendricks, number 5 in the red jersey. Now Andrew Kushner and David Thomas try to get control of it, and the ball is eventually knocked away by number 10, Allison Tebow. Ball at midfield now. That breaks things up a little bit again. Dara Mintz turns it around. Zach Rudolph moving towards the sideline. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's awarded to the Killer Sharks. There's still no score in this game. The game can end in a tie.
Forward, George, forward, forward. Come forward.
And just one goal could be the whole difference in this game today.
2 hands up.
Any goal that's scored could be the deciding factor.
George. Unique.
Shark ball. Back to Andrew Kushner. Off the head of Hendricks. Kushner again tries to get it upfield. Towards the sideline. And that's Zach Rudolph, who just takes over. Nice play there by number 12 of the Bears, Zach Rudolph, just taking the ball over. Dara Mintz back in the action now. Ball goes upfield, goes across midfield. That was George McNamara of the Sharks, who made the good play just a few moments ago. And here come the Sharks. That's Ben Ginsberg, number 9, David Thomas, number 7. The Killer Sharks have got the Bears backed up right into their goal area.
In front of the goal, Benny.
Good pass, Nick. All right, Ben. Come on, follow it.
And that is picked off easily by Grinstein. Grinstein with the kick. Good strong kick out to midfield. Cross midfield now.
Take it away from him, Benny.
Go to the ball, Ben. Go to the ball, Ricardo. Close to me.
Gerard Levine tries it out past the halfway mark and hits the deck after kicking the ball. Goes out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be awarded over to the Sharks. Oh, it's awarded to the Bears. Levine looking at Mintz. He sees Rudolph out there. Gets it over towards Dara. Dara can't get a foot over it. Levine trying to get back on it. Kicked upfield by Ginsberg. Across the midfield line and then returned by number 14, Jeffrey Rutgard. Rutgard in on the defense along with number 11, Nadim.
David, get closer. David, get closer.
Here come the Sharks across midfield with it is David Thomas, number 7. Thomas reverses his dribble. Looks good doing it. Once again, a change of direction by Thomas looked real good.
Spread out, Sharks.
Now Andrew Kushner and Thomas sharing the ball. Going back and forth. And now Allison Tebow gets it back across midfield. And that ball goes out of bounds. And it is awarded to the Killer Sharks.
Yeah, David, go Andrew, go with him.
Thomas knows what he's doing with the ball. Sizes up his opponent and then fakes him out. Kicks it past him and makes his move.
Nice kick, Nick. Come on, Benny.
Don't follow it, Benny. Don't stop.
Yeah, the wheel.
Kushner turns it on. Grinstein all the way out of the goal and picks that one off. Grinstein a low kick this time. Picked off real quick by Hendricks.
Don't fight for the ball. You're in the same team.
Hendricks and Harris competing for the ball. It goes out of bounds. Nadim Damanouji has control now. Hands it off to Allison Tebow. Tebow will handle the throw-in.
Watch out for every green, guys. Sharks. Yeah, go, David, go. Come on, Ben.
Ben Kingsley's got a shot on goal. Ginsburg is outside. Not Ginsburg, actually Grinstein outside picks it off. Ginsburg had a shot at that goal. But Grinstein out of the goal quickly, and he grabs it. Once again, no score in this game. We're in the third quarter. It's been a virtual fight for possession of the ball the entire way. Things starting to loosen up just these last few minutes. And that's going to be Sharks' ball. Kushner with it on the outside, throws it in towards Ginsburg. Ginsburg centers it nicely, and nobody there but Grinstein. He just comes out of the goal and picks it off. Grinstein gets it all the way out towards midfield. It's picked up there by Ricardo Heber. Here comes Thomas. Goes off Thomas now. Harris after it. Number 3 out to the far side. Tries a centering pass, and it's cleared pretty nicely by James Heller there. Heller again on the second chance. And it looks like it's going to be red ball. Sure enough, William Harris will handle the throw-in. Inside to Hendricks. Levine and Hendricks and Kushner fighting for it. Lauren Gerber in on the defense there. Ginsburg, Levine clears it outside by himself and gets off a big booming kick, but that one ends up going out of bounds, and it's going to be awarded back over to the Sharks.
Move down towards the goal, Benny. Down this way.
Pass it forward, George. Pass it forward. No, go back. Good, yeah. Good. Come on, come on, come on.
Right in front of our cameras, Levine clears it, gets it downfield. And here come the Bears now. Deanna Sepulveda coming all the way out of the goal, and she kicks it. Nice kick. Levine, however, Deanna Sepulveda way out of the goal. There's a shot on goal, and it rolls through, and there's a goal. Oh, it looks like that was an own goal. That was an own goal by Nick Hendricks. It went off Nick's body. It was a shot. The shot was by Levine, and it was a good shot. Nobody was in the goal at all. Diana Sepulveda was out of the goal, and the ball went right off Nick Hendricks' body and into the goal, and Nick is upset about that one. And the Bears are in the lead by a score of 1-0.
Just get on in there and kick the ball in the goal. You're running. You're up front. Go on, get up front. Samantha, this side.
Nick, that happens to the best soccer players.
Okay.
It happened in the World Cup.
Samantha, you're up front. Now kick them balls in.
Real grown-up sports soccer players do that too. Not your fault. Don't worry about it.
Zach Rudolph with the ball now, trying to keep it from going out of bounds. He's out near the sideline with it. And here comes Rudolph. Nobody in the goal. Sepulveda's out of the goal. Rudolph's going to show it all by himself. Bears 2-0. And things have really broken up here. Boy, all of a sudden, after a first half with absolutely no scoring at all, we've seen 2 goals scored in the last 2 minutes by the Bears. Zach Rudolph, number 12, found Diane Sepulveda out of the goal and out of position, and he dribbled it in all by himself.
Hey, Will. Get mad. Let's score. Come on.
Bears 2-0. We're still in the third quarter.
Come on, Ben. Come on, Will. Let's go. Come on, Francesca.
Come on, Killer Sharks.
Let's go. Big kick, Dave. Boom.
David Thomas with a big kick downfield, and it gets all the way down to Grinstein, and he picks this one off.
There it is.
Get it in play.
Beautiful, David.
Let's go, Will. Get the ball rolling.
Come on, Samantha. You're on the run here. Let's go.
That is Samantha Reese after the ball, number 15. Now William Harris gets it upfield. The Bear defense getting into the action. Here comes Gerard Levine now, trying to get past Andrew Kushner. Levine takes it to the outside, almost stumbles, maintains possession of the ball. Levine across midfield with it.
There you go, Samantha.
Jeffrey Rutgard of the Bears now, up to Dara Mintz. Dara Mintz is getting it upfield to Zach Rudolph. Zach Rudolph's alone again, nobody there but Ricardo Heber to stop him. Out of the goal, and right there, Diana Sepulveda is way up and out of the goal, and she manages to pick that one off. And that is the end of the third quarter with the score. The Bears 2 and the Killer Sharks nothing. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions. We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter now. The Bears in the lead, 2-0. First goal of the game was an own goal scored by the Killer Sharks. The second goal of the game was scored by Zach Rudolph of the Bears, number 12. Now, for the Bears, Zach is in the goal. And for the Killer Sharks, Nick Hendricks is in the goal. Bears with the 2-0 lead. About 9.5 minutes of game time to play. Levine will toss this one inside for the Bears. Gets it inside, keeps it himself. Levine trying to center it. He's picked up there by David Thomas. And then Francesca Felix tries to clear it out of the zone, but it's picked up again, this time by Jonathan Grinstein. And that one is out of bounds, and it's going to be it's going to stay with the Bears. And Grinstein's going to toss this one inside. Grinstein gets it inside. It's off Thomas. Now Felix gives it a boot outside. And here come the Killer Sharks. They're going to try to get this one across midfield. That's Ricardo Heber that hits the deck right there. And it's there's a whistle on the play. It looks like he was thrown down by Gerard Levine. Levine's called for it. And it's going to be Sharks' ball. That looks like they'll let Heber have a free kick from about midfield.
Go forward, Will. Go forward.
Good kick, Ricardo.
Go ahead, Drew. Go, Ben.
Go, Jeff. By the way,
Yes, Ben.
Here come the Killer Sharks. They've got about 8 minutes to score 2 goals and tie this thing up. And that's all the way outside and out of bounds. That should be awarded back over to the Sharks. Whistle on the play, not thrown in correctly. Tossed inside again, Ben Ginsberg. Off Dara Mintz. Mintz now, trying to control it. Mintz trying to turn things around, and here come the Bears. Mintz gets it upfield, gets it across midfield. It's returned by Angelo of the Shark defense right there, and there's a whistle on the play as Grinstein hits the deck.
Turn around, Will. Watch the ball.
Andrew, you're forward. Diana, Francesca, go back. Go back. Francesca, back. They're kicking hard forward, Andrew.
And playing the good defense, that's Allison Tebow, who just stole it away, and a strong kick knocks it out of bounds, but the ball is awarded over to the Sharks. And right into the picture at the last second comes Grinstein, and he wanted to take that ball all by himself, but he didn't get the opportunity, and now it's a virtual scrum at about midfield, ball being handed back and forth from team to team. Here's Grinstein now. Now he's got an open shot at goal. Hendricks is ready. Grinstein's going to take the shot. Oh, and Hendricks is right there, and he blocks it. Unreal. Unreal. Jonathan Grinstein is just running right into the face of Nick Hendricks. And in a situation like that, the goalie usually doesn't have much of a chance. But Hendricks is right there and just smothered it. The score remains Bears 2, Killer Sharks nothing. About 7.5 minutes remaining in this game. Tebow tries the shot. Oh, Thomas hits the deck.
Okay, let's go, Sharks!
And here comes Kushner of the Sharks. Gets it across midfield. It's picked up there by Rutgard. Rutgard knocks it back across midfield. Ball awarded to the Sharks.
Turn it around! Turn it around!
Running kick.
Corner kick is awarded to the Bears. That's number 10, Allison Tebow, out there getting ready for the corner kick. She's got Grinstein right in front of the goal.
This is not for the green. It can't be true.
And there is Tebow. She gets it inside. Levine tries to maintain control of it. Levine, nice turnaround kick. He's broken up there by Kushner. Kushner's still fighting with Levine for possession of the ball. Ball knocked outfield by Diana Sepulveda. Now Grinstein gets control of it again. Grinstein fighting with it. With Heber for possession of the ball, now with Kushner. Grinstein still in control of the ball. Moving it upfield rather well. Turning it around. Getting it back over towards about midfield. Grinstein still maintaining control. That is Francesca Felix who gets into the action and knocks the ball out of bounds. The ball will stay with the Bears and Grinstein. Grinstein tosses it inside, gets it out to Levine. Levine is alone for a while there. And Levine's going to take a shot at the corner of this goal. And out of the goal comes Hendricks. Hendricks knows what he's doing back there. Comes out of the goal and smothers it.
Kick it hard! Down!
Number 1 is Nick.
Defense! Defense!
Once again, Nick Hendricks. Oh, ball goes out to the left and out of bounds. Looks like that'll be a goal kick awarded to the Sharks.
Hurry up, Nick. Hurry up.
Kick it, honey! Kick it to Ricardo! Oh, good, Nick! Go! Come on, Roger!
Nick Hendricks with the goal kick. Right in front of himself, however. And now it's cleared. And here's David Thomas. Watch his footwork, guys. Fancy. And that's Dara Mintz getting into the action. Thomas back in control of the ball again. Ben Ginsberg, Nick Thomas, all surrounding the ball. Ginsberg clears it out of there. Here's Ricardo Heber. He's going to drive it into the middle and try to score himself. Heber's dribbling through, and it's cleared very nicely.
Kick it back, Deanna. Go ahead, girl. Woo!
Come on, Will, go after it.
Lauren Gerber. Lauren gets in there and shows her defensive prowess. Ball back to about midfield.
Excellent.
William Harris trying to maintain control of that ball. And now David Thomas has got it. Thomas is going to take a shot on goal. And it is over to the corner of the goal, but it's picked off easily there by Zach Rudolph. Fourth quarter action. Bears in the lead 2-0 over the Killer Sharks. Ricardo Heber is going to take a shot on goal. Rudolph a little slow getting out of the goal, but he gets out there finally and picks that one off.
The goalie might get it.
Come on.
The goalie might get it.
Could go either way here. Kushner, Thomas surrounding the ball. Kushner after it again, tries to turn it around. Rutgard hits the deck trying to turn that ball, get that ball back upfield. And James Heller now, the defensive player, gives it a good shot, and it goes out of bounds. Looks like this ball will be awarded to the Bears. Francesca Felix is checked out of the game, and number 12, George McNamara, is back in.
What's your face all red for? All right, Deanna, take it.
And here comes Levine. This guy's dangerous. Gerard Levine, number 9, takes a shot. Oh, and it's right into Nick Hendricks. Slow roller. Hendricks picks that one off easily. Good solid kick by Hendricks out towards midfield. Rutgard was there, but here comes Ben Ginsberg. Ginsberg gives a long shot upfield. Heller is there. Thomas is there. Thomas takes a shot. It's off Lauren Gerber. Now here comes Ricardo Heber. Thomas and Heber right in front of the goal. Ginsberg involved now. Kicks it out off the side of the foot out to the outside. Everybody giving it some chase. Thomas trying to get there before it goes out of bounds, and it goes out of bounds. And that ball will be awarded back over to the Sharks.
Dad.
Oh, ball goes to the Bears as Zach Rudolph will handle this. Goal kick. Ginsberg with a shot, but it's far to the right. No score. Still 2-0 Bears. Clock is ticking. And that is the end of the game. They've run out of time. And the Bears have won this one by a score of 2-0 over the Killer Sharks. Interesting game. The first goal of the game and the game-winning goal was actually an own goal scored by the Killer Sharks. Just went off one of their players right into the goal, but it counts for the Bears. Second goal of the game was scored by Zach Rudolph, and that was all the scoring of the day. So once again, it's Bears 2, Killer Sharks nothing. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions. We'll be back with some interviews with the kids in just a few moments. We're here now with two of the Bears, Zach Rudolph and Gerard Levine, and we'll start with Zach. Zach, you had a goal today. Tell us how you scored that goal. You just told me a minute ago, but tell me again.
I used my brain. I even flicked the ball through someone's legs, so I was onto the goalie. All I did was fake out the goalie because the goalie was out of the net. I had a clear shot after that.
Okay. And you took your time, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What do you got there? Some gummy bears?
No, they're actually Jurassic Park fruit snacks.
Oh, is that right, huh? Okay. And Gerard, you had a goal today too, but it was kind of a funny goal. Tell us how that happened.
Well, I don't know. I just made an assist to the other team, and they scored.
So what did you do? Did you kick the ball towards the goal?
Yeah.
And what happened to it?
They just scored.
Okay, so it went off one of their players and bounced in?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Okay. Does that happen a lot?
No, not really. It's the first time.
First time?
The ball was going out, and then Nick, for the other team, I know him. He lives just down the street from me. He jumped in the way, and it bounced in off of him.
Okay, that's pretty unusual, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you guys have fun today?
A lot.
Okay. So next week is the Pizza Bowl, is that right?
Right.
Tell us what's that all about. What's the Pizza Bowl about?
It's when you play 4 or 5 games, and the games are 4 or 5 games, and the games are 15 minutes. And the tie goes to the weaker team.
Okay.
We were first place in the division last year, but since we had so many ties and we were one of the best teams in the league, all the ties went to the other team.
Are you all done, Zach?
Yeah.
Gerard, would you like to say hello to Mom and Dad or anybody else out there? They're right there in that camera. You want to say hi?
Nah.
To nobody?
No.
I mean, nothing at all? Okay, Zach, is there anything else you'd like to say? Well, fellas, thank you very much for coming on. We're here with Jonathan Grinstein and James Heller. We'll start with Jonathan. Jonathan, you played in the goal a little bit today, and then you played on the field the rest of the day. Which of those two things do you like better?
I like being goalie better.
How come?
Is I could punt it good for our team could get it and then they could make a goal, and I could block it good.
So it's fun playing in the goal, huh? All the action goes towards you, right? What's that again?
And you also get a rest.
Good answer. Yeah, get a little bit of a rest back there. You don't have to run around so much. And James, did you play mostly defense today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's your main job on defense?
Well, my main job is getting the ball, and it's kind of really hard because that David kid, he's really hard to get, but I kicked it way upfield, and we got a goal.
Okay, how long have you been playing soccer?
I don't know.
Long time?
I
Okay.
think maybe 5 or 4 months.
Okay. Okay, so this is your first season?
Yeah.
Okay. And Jonathan, is this your first season playing soccer?
No,
How long have you been playing?
like about 5 years.
Okay, so you must really like it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. What other sports do you play when the soccer season's over?
I play t-ball and basketball.
Okay, which is your favorite?
Of those two, t-ball.
Okay. And James, what other sports are you going to play when the season's over at soccer?
Ice hockey.
Ice hockey. Okay, that's a pretty rough game, huh?
Mhm.
Is that your favorite?
Well, yeah, because you get to be on the ice and you get to skate.
Okay. Good answer. What's that again?
You could also push them down.
Okay, so you kind of like that, huh? Okay. All right. You guys want to say hi to anybody? All your family, all your friends are in that camera right there. You want to say hi, James?
Okay. Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom. Hi, Jess. And that's all.
That's all? Okay. And Jonathan, anyone you want to say hi to?
My dad and my mom and my brother.
Okay. Very good. Well, fellas, you guys played great today. Thanks a lot for coming on. All righty. We're here now with Jeffrey Rutgard and Allison Tebow, and we'll start with Jeffrey. Jeffrey, did you have fun today?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, soccer looks like a pretty rough game. Were you guys out there really banging around a lot?
Not much.
Not much. So it was pretty easy on you physically, huh? Okay. So what grade are you in school?
First.
First grade. What do you learn in first grade, Jeffrey?
I learn how to do stuff.
Okay, like what kind of stuff?
Like doing hard things.
Oh, really? Okay. Do you learn like letters and how to read and everything? Yeah. You hear some stories?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's a lot of fun. Allison, our understanding is that today is your birthday. Is that correct?
Yes.
How old are you today, Allison?
7.
7? Okay, how's it feel?
Boring.
Do you feel a little bit older?
No.
Okay, would you rather be 6?
Yes.
How come?
Because I'm the youngest in the class then.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's not a bad idea. I like that notion. Okay, so Allison, how long have you been playing soccer?
1 season.
This is the first season?
Yes.
Have you been having fun?
I don't know.
Okay, did you make any new friends on the team?
No.
No? No. Okay. Okay. So, did you have fun today at least, Allison? There's a camera right up there. Did you have fun today?
Yes.
Okay, what do you like most about soccer? You like running around? You like banging into people? What's the most fun thing about it?
Making goals.
Making goals. Have you made any this year?
Yes.
How many?
3.
Oh, that's pretty exciting, huh? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes you feel good, right? Hey, I was going to ask you, Jeffrey, did you score any goals this year?
No.
Not at all. Is this your first year?
No.
How long have you been playing?
I don't know. I think for 3 years.
For about 3 years, huh? For a long time, huh? And you didn't have any goals this year? How about maybe next year, huh? Okay. So what other sports do you like to play in the off-season, Jeffrey? Do you like other games?
No. I don't play anything in the off season.
So it's pretty much just soccer for you, huh? Okay. How about you, Allison? What do you like to do when you're not playing sports?
Not playing sports?
Well, do you like any other sports other than soccer?
Yes.
Like what?
Softball.
Softball? Okay, what position do you like in softball?
Mm,
Do you like to pitch, or do you like to catch, or do you like to play first?
I like to catch.
You like to catch. Okay, very good. Hey, Allison, do you have any pets at home?
Yes.
Who? Tell me about them. And their names.
I got fish.
Oh, you got fish? Do they have names?
Yes.
Okay, what are their names?
I have a black one and her name's Witch.
Uh-huh.
And another one's, I got 2 orange and black ones. And I called the biggest one Pumpkin Ball.
Okay.
And I called the little one Junior Pumpkin Ball.
Okay, very good. All right, and Jeffrey, do you have any pets at home?
No.
No pets at home? Do you have any brothers and sisters at home? Oh, yeah? You want to tell me about them? Who's older than you?
Nobody.
Nobody? You're the oldest one, huh? Okay. So who's younger than you? Tell me about them.
My sister's younger than me.
Jeffrey, look up at the camera. Go ahead. Your sister?
Yeah,
Who's that? What's her name?
Amy.
Amy. And how old is Amy?
5.
Oh, really? Okay. And is there anyone else?
Yes, my brother,
And what's his name?
Michael.
And how old is Michael?
4.
Okay. So you're the big cheese around there, huh? You're the big boss?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Allison, you want to say hi to anybody before you go? You want to wish yourself a happy birthday?
No.
Well, happy birthday anyway, Allison, okay? Okay. And Jeffrey, you want to say hi to Mom and Dad before you go?
No.
Who do you want to say hi to?
Nobody.
Nobody? Not even the president? Say hi to President Clinton.
Hello.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Jeff. All right, thanks a lot, folks. Appreciate it. We're here with coaches Gary Rudolph and Larry Levine of the Bears, and you guys came out on top today. How's it been coaching all year, Gary? We'll start with Gary.
It's been a lot of fun. The kids have been a pleasure to work with sometimes, and no, they've been a lot of fun. They're just wonderful kids to play with, and we're real proud that we had a winning season.
Yeah, Coach, most of the kids you get, are they novices at the game, or do they have some experience? And what's the first thing you have to teach kids about soccer?
To listen to the coaches. And that is the first thing you try to teach the children. But in this group was fairly well mixed. We had a few children who've had experience, a few children who've never played before. And so we really ran the specter of range of experience.
And Larry, how did you get into coaching soccer?
Well, I just love the sport. I love being with kids and playing with them and, you know, teaching them whatever we know and trying to come up with a good team, having them have fun all the time and learn the basics of the sport. That's it.
Okay. So you got involved with the La Jolla Youth Soccer Organization, and did they assign you to a team, or did you join? I mean, how did you get with this particular team?
They assign us the players that are going to be playing in our team. We just sign in and they make up the teams by themselves.
Okay. So how many games do you play in a season?
On average, about from 8 to 10.
Okay. And this was your last game before the Pizza Bowl, is that right?
That's right.
Okay. So what happens after that, Coach Rudolph?
We're 6-4. We're going to be playing this same team in the first round of the playoffs of the Pizza Bowl. Single elimination. Tie goes to the team with the worst record. And then you advance to the each level of the playoffs.
And that all takes place in one weekend?
Yeah.
Next weekend? Okay, one day. Okay. Well, congratulations on today's victory, and good luck, coaches. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
I also want to thank my
Oh,
coach,
sure.
man. This guy is a great guy.
Thanks for coming on, folks. Okay. Well, that's it. You saw it here. We had 2 goals scored by the Bears. It looked for a while like there was going to be no scoring at all. The whole first half was no scoring at all. Then we had an own goal by the Killer Sharks, and then Zach Rudolph came through with a pretty much an open net goal later on in the game, and the Killer Sharks never came back, never scored the whole day. So things have kind of quieted down here at Cliff Ridge Field in La Jolla, California. This was the last game of the afternoon, and it was really our pleasure to bring it to you. For George Langevin Productions, thanks a lot for watching.